Let me now bring on board Mr. Arup Roy Chaudhary, Chairman and Managing Director of NTPC, who joins us from New Delhi. Mr. Chaudhary, good morning. Thank you for joining us. Straight off, Mr. Chaudhary, can you tell us a bit about the coal supply issues with the Eastern Coalfield, which is Coal India's subsidiary?
From the 1st of April, ECL had stopped supplying coal to Farakka and Kailgaon. And since these two stations are always short of coal, because the ECL has also not developed the Hura and Chuparvitta mines from where they were supposed to supply coal to these two stations. Therefore, these two stations are always short supply of coal. It never has enough stocks. And from 1st April, unilaterally, they decided to regulate the supply. And therefore it has put both the stations in a lot of difficulty. About 1500 megawatts of power generation got affected, and this has affected both Bihar and West Bengal.
Mr. Chaudhary, how much power capacity is impacted due to coal supply cut by ECL?
No, I'm not aware how 5,000 has been mentioned. But 3 units are in difficulty, one 500 unit in Kailgaon and 2 500 units in Farakka. These 3 units are in difficulty because of inadequate coal there, but the coal has started coming in from yesterday. We are expecting that it will increase to full capacity in a day or two. So that's the position as on today.
Mr. Chaudhary, has NTPC approached the Coal Ministry and the Power Ministry in this regard? If yes, what is the feedback?
No, we always keep informing the ministry. We always keep informing our ministry, which in turns keeps informing the Coal Ministry. We have to keep everybody in the loop because this is a national issue. It's an issue which is not isolated to any two companies which are fighting the way it is being made into. It is actually an issue which is come out of a decision taken by at a national level to actually measure coal on the basis of the calorific value, and which is a quality issue, and therefore this dispute has arisen, and we have to find a solution to this.
Mr. Chaudhary, so what happens to the FSAs with Coal India then? Is there a coal quality clause there, and do you think there is now a need for a third-party coal quality control test as well?
Well, you know, the fuel supply agreement, which was existing before 2009 and which has come after 2009, has to be modified with respect to the order issued by the Coal Ministry on 1st January 2012, by virtue of which all coal is to be now paid as per the calorific value. Now, once you have to pay as per the calorific value, the coal suppliers have to augment their measurement methods to calorific value, which is they have to wash the coal, they have to have bomb calorimeters, they should crush the coal. Now, all these inputs are yet to be installed, and therefore there is a need for a third party. That is why we have agreed, both of us, to have a third party, so that there is no dispute between the two parties as to what the claimant is claiming as supplied and what the receiver is saying that they are receiving.
So apart from ECL, is there any other project or Coal India subsidiary where we are witnessing such a situation?
Well, let me tell you, the differences in the calorific value has been coming up for quite some time. It's a 6-month-old issue. We have been discussing this at various levels. At the highest level, I myself have discussed with Chairman Coal India. We both agreed that third party needs to be in position, and he's promised that by September this year, the third party will be in position. In the meantime, the Ministry of Power has also taken an initiative along with Ministry of Coal. A committee has been formed consisting of under Central Electricity Authority, which will have experts of Central Fuel Research Institute, which is a part of Ministry of Coal, it will have a representative from NTPC, a representative from the coal company, and they will actually do a measurement at the moment to really establish what is the gross calorific value of the coal which is being supplied by the mines. So, we have laid down the route for resolving this issue. Now, why ECL took a unilateral call is unknown to us. No other company under Coal India has taken a similar decision, although this calorific value issue is an issue of dispute between many coal companies and NTPC at many stations. But unfortunately, ECL is the one who's taken a unilateral decision and put in Bihar and West Bengal especially into a lot of difficulty.
Mr. Chaudhary, NTPC now plans to shift its Odisha project to Madhya Pradesh with a proposed investment of about 11,000 crore rupees. Do you think the project will now start smoothly without any further delay in MP due to the land and environmental issues?
Issue of our expansion plan, and you are referring to our project in Orissa, which was in Gajmara. See, in the bulk tender, we had 2 units in Orissa, one in Darlipalli and one in Gajmara. Both of them were 2 into 800, 1600 units. The Darlipalli land acquisition is still going on. The forest clearance of Orissa government has come. We are still going on. And therefore, the bulk tender bids, which were called along with all of the others which have all started work, could not go through. In Gajmara, we could get no support for the land or the forest clearance, and this equipment order, which was actually due to be placed on BHEL, was actually also could not be concluded. In the meantime, we were given land at Madhya Pradesh, at Gadarwala, and there we are going to shift this project. We have already taken the permission of the government to shift it to that place. There I will be happy to tell you that not only the land, we have all the clearances, the environmental clearances, the water linkages, and therefore we've gone on and awarded this project, and this project will start very soon.
But Mr. Chaudhary, final question: with the recent UN resolution of Indian government against Sri Lanka, do you think your Lanka Power project will be impacted due to the recent bitterness in the bilateral relations between the two countries, or things continue to remain normal?
On the international political issues, I'm not competent to comment, but I must tell you, on the power front, Sri Lanka has been more than interested in setting up this project. The Power Secretary of Sri Lanka was here in my office about 10 days back. We had an extensive discussion, and the 1 or 2 issues which were to be resolved has finally been resolved. They are going to find the approval of the Sri Lankan cabinet by the end of April, we were told. As soon as that approval comes through, we are in the process of starting that project. Let me tell you, it is a joint venture between NTPC and Sri Lanka Electricity Board. So it's a joint effort by both these institutions to do this.